Good afternoon and welcome aboard our second flight today. We are heading for Appleton, Wisconsin. And this is flight number 24. We're at the halfway point of 48 airports in 48 states. And this one is suggested by my buddy Rich. He's a pilot and a friend of mine who works at the radio station. Rich Light said, "Hey, Rick, why don't we go to Appleton, Wisconsin?" I said, "Okay, you got me. You talked me into it." So here we are. We're flying the runway 30 approach into Appleton. The sectional map looks something like this. And we're getting ready to line up for runway 30 at Appleton. And here's the approach plate for that. It shows you kind of how we kind of go down, we step down to the runway. We have certain points where we need to be at as far as altitude wise to land safely. So this is where we are, getting ready to land runway 30 at Appleton. Never been up here, but I know it's not far from Oshkosh, which is another one of my favorite places. I look forward to going up there with Leslie sometime in the very near future so we can actually see the EAA show that goes on there. So here we are. This is flight number 2. Let me see here. Yeah, 24. Halfway point. That sounds great. Plus, we've done a couple of extra stops. We took a week off and we flew all over the Caribbean. We did 4 stops there, and then we also hit the District of Columbia. We landed in Washington, D.C. But right now, we're going to make this approach into Appleton, Wisconsin, and then it's on to Illinois. I think we're going to fly to Midway next. We're just flying this... That's the Grand Caravan. Well, this one here happens to have the Southern livery on it. I like this color, and that's a cool paint job. So I'm doing a little charter flight for Southern Airways there, and we're going to go ahead and make this turn here. As you can tell, it's going to be a hard right turn to catch up with the approach for runway 30. So we're going to go out over the lake here. What lake is this? Get over there and see what this is. What lake is this? Does it say what lake this is? Oh, Lake Winnebago. Oh, cool. Awesome. Lake Winnebago. Looks like a nice area. I know nothing about the area, but I'm sure there's a lot of cheese. I'm sorry. Okay. So here is what the approach plate looks like for this runway. You can see this, how it steps down a little bit. And it looks pretty smooth. We do have rain on the way, so I understand that our next flight into Midway might be punctuated with some rain clouds or very, very low ceilings, so we're going to have to watch out for that. I hope not, because I sure do love flying into the Chicagoland area. It's just so beautiful. It's just so beautiful. But maybe we'll catch a break. Who knows? That's coming up a little later this afternoon. But right now, first things first, let's land at Appleton, Wisconsin. I believe over on, if we look out the window here, let me go over this. If we look out the window here on Lake Winnebago. Actually, I got a view back here, which is even cooler. Look at this, because I'm, near the back of the plane. Can I scoot across the aisle? Oh, I can sit on the back seat back here. That's cool. The car goes back in this general area here. Oops, Daisy. The car goes right back there, and we're in the last row of seats. The Cessna Grand Caravan. And why am I flying the Grand Caravan again? It's just because Leslie and I are watching Flying Wild Alaska, and I just really enjoy watching that thing in action. Its top speed is about 175 knots, so it's not a fast plane. It's just a single prop, and it is just a very easy to fly aircraft. I really, really like it a lot. Have a lot of success with landing this plane, so there we are. As you can tell here, we're right here on the glide slope. If you look down at the map below, you can see that we are right here. That's us right there, and this is the glide slope that we're on for Appleton. We're going to fly right down that glide slope right there. on the northern end of Lake Winnebago. I gotta be very careful. I'm at 72 knots. That's close to the stall speed for this plane, so have to watch that just a little bit. A little more careful there. And I'm gonna set the heading bug in case we need to go around. But I don't think that's going to be the case today. We're looking really good here. We're right there on the glide slope. Gonna throw some flaps in here, as you can see. That's what the aircraft looks like. Up close and personal. Let's look at my Captain Rick there. All right. It looks good. Left and right. Looking out over the wing, below the wing. This is a high wing aircraft. And looks like we just disengaged the autopilot, so let's take over here and bring this puppy in, all right? This looks like a nice little town. I don't know if they call it a town. I'm sure it's fair size. Hey Siri, what's the population of Appleton, Wisconsin?
As of 2019, the population of Appleton was 74,098.
So it's not a small town in any way, shape, or form. So there you go. All right, here we go. Whoa, we're getting close to the stall speed here. Let's go ahead and give it just a little bit of juice there, Ricky. All right, here we go. 2,100 feet. Have any Vazzy or Pappy lights to let me know if I'm high or low. I'm guessing I'm just a little bit high. 81 knots is a little slow, so I don't like normally being that Here we go. Since I don't know this area, I'm not sure if it's being depicted properly. It's external view, full flaps. And just a little bit of gas. Once again, looking there. It's like it's just hanging in the air, you know. 75 knots right now. It's amazing, this big bird, it's all it takes for it to aerodynamically be in the air. Kind of like a bumblebee, you know. Okay. Still 75 knots. All right, see how I do on the landing here. That's pretty livery. I like that. I don't think those are supposed to be there like that. I'll fly over them. Right, there we go. Touch, baby, touch. Touch, baby, touch. Oh, yeah. All right, 2 for 2 today. 2 for 2. I'll take that. You bet. Hey, that's all right. I feel pretty good. 2 pretty good landings. 2 for 2 on Saturday. That's not bad. That's the nice little airport diagram there. We're going to exit here. And then we're going to go to the parking area, which is at the kind of the north end of the airport. All right, very good. All right, we're in Appleton, Wisconsin, everybody. A looks like outside there. Looks like it's got a couple of commercial flights in here. Okay, well, there we go. Stop number 2. This is stop number 24. It's actually the halfway point of our flights, and I invite you to stick around, subscribe so you can catch all the remaining flights. Heading off to the ramp way over on the north end, north end up there. So I will close for this flight and get ready to get the plane ready for going to Midway.